Let's see, I have my ultimate up, so I'm probably going to look for that.
Earthshaker has plenty of mana to make something happen if you guys were to initiate. Our Chaos is a little low, but not that it really matters. He's all about the auto attack anyway. Nightstalker with a Haste Rune going bot, but it doesn't look like the Dire team is pushed far enough to really be in too much danger.
Could definitely go in, could definitely make something happen, although Ravage is not up. Probably with a Gush, they could probably take out Tabbed.
Doesn't look like he's going to do anything with it. He's going to head back to mid, or maybe head top. It's a little bit late.
Yeah, these kind of things are dangerous for an Earthshaker, not to make these ganks. Did I say
like
Earthshaker or I meant Nightstalker?
It looks like Earthshaker might be looking to make another pull.
Let's see, 15. Tiny bit late. Let's see, it's probably still can get it. It's pretty flexible. Yep.
Yeah, that pool was pretty flexible. The stack pool is the one that you really need to be on the dot with, and it's always harder with a melee character.
Stacking being if you aggro the creeps at 52, I believe, and then just run away. By the time they get back, another creep wave will have spawned, and you will have 2 sets of creeps for you.
And that's how characters such as Axe will maximize their jungling. I played Axe the other day and was able to stack the hard camp a good 7 times.
Looks like we're going to make a go on this tower up top. Nope, just some more harassment.
You weren't quite at the point that even with your totems, I don't think you would have come even close to downing it, so you might as well save them.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
And I'm assuming that was your thought process at the time.
Yeah, without the creep wave, they would have just been taken out pretty quickly, giving gold to the other team as well as experience.
Not sure what Lena is doing here. Looks like she's waiting on the courier for something.
Put down a Tango. What she got?
There's a town portal skull on the courier.
Alright, well. Okay. Maybe she's trying to make a gank. Let's see, they're trying to push in.
Still no boots on Venomancer. There's still no boots. Oh, sorry. Oh, looks like we got an initiation. Maybe not.
Oh, sorry, we got something going on down lane. Man Fight Me Bro taken out with the Ravage, catching Japantes off guard. That was a nice Ravage. Let's see what they're going to do to finish it off.
Ult from Venomancer. Looks like Necrolight's going to go down from Japantes. Auto attack. Venomancer's going to get away just within an inch of his life. We had saw an ultimate from Venomancer. Didn't really seem like it managed to do much.
No, the Luna ultimate took out Necrolight, or well, took him down most of the way so that they could finish him off.
Still really nothing exciting going on up top. I saw Earthshaker just finish a pull again.
Bounty Hunter doing pretty well with this farm. He got 53 last hits. That's
once he gets his track though, it's that's really where he starts making the money. When any of those hero kills, when he has track up, he's gonna be coming out of it a lot richer.
So how does that? I haven't played him. How does that work?
Let's see if even just reading the tooltip, it'll track the enemy hero, giving it true sight, and if the target dies, Bounty Hunter collects extra gold.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's why he's a Bounty Hunter.
He's a stealth character that's also a counter to a stealth character, which is really nice. Also, him and his allies will gain movement speed when close to the target that is tracked. So it really makes it easier for tracking down someone getting away, for trying to chase him down, I mean. And he's doing a pretty good job of keeping that up on both heroes up top.
Yeah, he's definitely good with his last hits. Good all-around player, Captain Walmart.
Japanese headed top, looking to go for a gank.
Let's see if she's able to catch us off. Kind of sticking around. They gotta wait for initiate from the Earthshaker, hopefully. Oh, Echo Slam in the wrong place. Good initiation, catching both of us off, but Japantes wasn't there to finish off the thing. Coming with a stun, hits
good stun, got both of you. Bounty Hunters goes down. Let's see if he can take you out. You're going to go down as well. So 2-0 team fight, 4 in the Dire's favor.
And they just got to farm up my wards.
Night Stalker getting some free farm bottom. Or, sorry, mid. He's not really capitalizing on anything really. Both night phases he's gone through. I'm sorry, has it been 1 or 2 night phases? I think it's only been the 1, but even so, he didn't make anything happen, which is a huge lack of progress for the Radiant team.
Yeah, he really has to make those early kills, as I've been saying.
Quick look at the gold graph. Radiant is still way ahead of the Dire team, a good 3,000 gold advantage. That has been dropping though.
Just a tiny bit though. They need to make a bigger dent by getting some kills in there, and making some happen. Pretty long for a tower to not have been taken out yet.
Yeah, 17 minutes in, still no tower pushing happening. The top tower for the Dire team, tier 1 tower, is still up, but lingering at about half health. Bottom towers don't look to have been touched at all. Same thing with mid tower, just a little bit of a scrape on either tower, but nothing exciting. Captain Walmart sitting at bottom, that would be Bounty Hunter, looking to make something happen, but I think he's just going to return to his lane because the Dire team doesn't seem to be pushing out far enough to make anything happen.
Everyone seems to be playing a very safe game. He's coming in. Maybe they're going to make a gank right here. Let's see what happens. Captain Walmart. Nope, they're going to get too close to the tower. Gush comes out onto Tabbed. It's a stun and a attack from Necrolite, but nothing serious.
Walmart could have gone in there and made something happen, but I guess he didn't bother chancing it. Japantes is up in their woods though too. Bounty Hunter with the illusion rune.
Yeah, that was up. He could have taken that when he started, but didn't take it up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like here we go. Push on middle tower. But still not able to finish it off with the Earthshaker coming out with a pretty good stun.
Both Sven and Venomancer down bottom were taking a little bit of harassment even behind their tower. I thought maybe Tidehunter would go in for the kill, but I guess he didn't want to attempt the dive.
Yeah, he has plenty of points on Kraken Shell, so he shouldn't worry too much, but he probably could have done it, but I don't know, I guess he didn't want to take the risk, as you said.
Bounty Hunter returning to top lane. Still nothing really exciting happened. Shadow Shaman just watching.
Here we go. We got a kill on Night Stalker in middle lane. They're going to pull back. Not going to push this tower.
See, I was going to comment on the fact that Japanese was kind of sitting in the woods waiting to make something happen, and of course the second I look away, they go in for the kill.
Tabbed really warding up their bottom tower.
That's all well and good, but he's sitting here while he could be sitting. He can see most of the enemy team on the map. He's not really gaining any experience sitting back there, so it's all right to play defensive, but at least stay within XP range. Coming into the 20-minute mark, 4-5 in favor of the Dire. Still no towers down.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised no one's made a move yet. I don't know what I can't remember what the deal was.
We've got 3 Dire top looking to make something happen against Bounty Hunter and Shadow Shaman. Doesn't look like they're going to get anything though. Night Stalker doing a little bit of pushing mid. Looks like we have an initiation top. Stun goes out on Walmart. Walmart's going to go down, as well as Shadow Shaman. Oh, Walmart's still alive. Just barely got into stealth.
Pretty good Echo Slam right there. That was a properly timed one rather than the one that was set off a little beforehand. They should be able to take the tower now. Please take the tower.
Looks like we also have Night Stalker pushing mid tower, but he backs out. Walmart escaping with just barely 100 health. Looks like we're going to have a port in top from Night Stalker. See if he can make anything happen.
Nope, stun from Japantes and a harassment out of the lane.
He's going to be forced back out. Necrolite
oh
is there.
No, but Earthshaker goes down to the tower.
That had to have just been some negligence on Earthshaker's part. He was all clear.
Denied.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake, but Lord Fluffy Pants was able to get the deny right off on the tower.
Lena returning to middle lane. The tower with a sliver of health left. Finally have a tier 1 tower going down top lane from the Radiant.
That middle tower just 15 points away from
Radiant's middle
deniable
tower
range.
is under attack.
Lena going in on Night Stalker. Doesn't look like she's going to get him unless she has an ult up. Which she does. She doesn't have enough mana for it, actually.
And there it goes. But Captain Walmart coming in, stunned by Lina.
He's going to stealth out again. Earthshaker porting mid. Looks like we have a little bit of pushing going on up top from Necrolite and Shadow Shaman. You had your totems up. It might have not have been a bad time to go for it.
Yeah, I think I was waiting for the creep waver, so I didn't want the tower to just take him out real quick.
Earthshaker went into Visibility Rune and Venomancer heading bottom. Earthshaker didn't decide to go bottom. Maybe he's changing his mind. Gonna go for the gank on Tidehunter. The second Venomancer reveals himself, though. He's gonna back out.
Yep, Incendiary Flame backing off as he should. But maybe they're gonna push the tower this time. Maybe we gotta put some wards up.
Venomancer shouldn't have gone in there first. Should have let Earthshaker just sneak in.
Yeah, it's all about positioning, and you gotta have Earthshaker do it first.
Necrolite sitting back in the fountain. Now wouldn't be a bad time to port mid and push that tower down finally. But we do have 3 bot. Night Stalker coming in to help Incendiary Flame, it looks like. It is nighttime, so he does have the advantage.
And here he goes in with the Ravage going off. Gonna take out Tab, probably with right click. Oh, a save from Earthshaker. And she's still up. Tab goes down. And
Night Stalker might just make it away. See if Sven can get the stun off on him.
I don't think he's close enough, but he have that
Venomancer
DPS
might
damage.
take him off. Ooh, that was close.
DPS damage. I don't know what he did to refill his health, but he got a little bit back up there, just enough to save him.
Here, Night Stalker, he popped his urn on himself just as Venomancer's last tick went off.
I see.
Earthshaker porting top to keep fending off Shadow Shaman. And there are the totems. That tower's going to go down, it looks like.
Yeah, there are the totems. Oh, but denied by Trow Ranger.
Tower has been denied.
Even so, 23 minutes in, Tier 1 towers in the top lane for both the Radiant and the Dire team go down. Tie game 6-6, so pretty even show so far. It looks like we're about midway through this game.
Yeah, so those a little point there with the Mass Serpent wards, you can click on them and you can control them. So if I had done that, I might have been able to prevent the deny on the tower. Looks like they're going to deny mid tower.
Another
Not a
tip
problem.
is, in your settings, there is an option to unify unit controls. So with units like those totems and Venomancer's wards, if you right-click a target, everything you control will attack that target.
Yeah, I need to work on my micro a lot because that's sort of the next thing that I have that just
Sven
has
with the
zero
stun
skill.
on Tidehunter bot. Not going to make anything happen. Just a little bit of harassment. We've got 3 versus 4 mid.
The team's just kind of staring at each other across the river.
Drow Ranger doing the right thing, headed top. Just going to farm that lane.
Yeah, if nothing's happening in the mid, you don't want to just sit there across the river. That's a
Sven. Yeah, agree.